Hey, friends out there on YouTube, this is Story Dude. I'm here once again to read you the dankest and most dopest and whatever stories that we can find on the internet for you today. Am I the a-hole for asking my sister to please not address me in dude speak? That's interesting. We love dude speak here at Story Dude Productions, obviously. My sister's taken to adopting a very brain-dead stoner surfer dude way of speaking. Instead of saying hello, she says sup, goodbye is late, or later much. Things she doesn't like are harsh or a beat scene. Suspicious things are bogus or sketch. Unique things are spesh. Good things are sweet or radical or the tits. I especially don't like that one. I especially like that one. I love the tits. Chakabra, gnarly, tasty, rando, ferosh, beachin, tweaked. I don't know where that accent came from. Some of the stuff, I don't even know what it means. I've asked her politely a few times to stop. I told her it really, really annoys me, and she laughed and seemed to do it more. I finally said, if you can't talk to me using plain English, please just don't talk to me at all until you can. To which she replied, harsh, dude. Now we literally are not speaking. Am I the a-hole for laying down a language boundary? Wow, this is such a unique one. I think it really depends on how old you are and what culture you're from. Without that information, I have no idea. Because I guess you're saying your sister is adopting this way of speaking. So it sounds like this is not from a culture that you are part of. So it's weird if she's appropriating this culture, then she doesn't have like a strong basis on which to argue that she's entitled to use it. On the other hand, you are not really entitled to tell people how to speak to you unless it's personally insulting to you. I feel that you don't get to, choose how people deliver messages to you so much. Or at least I'm not aware of that option. I'll certainly use that option if that's a real option. All that to say, it seems a little rough to call the OP an a-hole here because clearly the sister is not cool because she could also just stop and just, if it annoys her sister. So I'm going to go with everyone's bad here or potentially good. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's see what the comments are saying. You're the a-hole. Telling other people what they can and cannot say isn't a boundary. It's a command. Sounds like she's following by your command and not talking to you. It doesn't seem like she's doing anything wrong. Yeah. But she's annoying you. She knows it's annoying, so I think you should not annoy people in your family if you have the option of not doing it. You're the a-hole. The F is a language boundary. Sounds bogus as F, bro. Maybe that's just how your sister speaks, dude. How old are y'alls anyways? Yes, this is another question. Such a weird one. I don't know. You're the a-hole for not honoring what you said. You told her to stop or not talk to you. Now she isn't talking to you. She agreed to your demands. When you give an ultimatum, make sure that you can handle it. You're the a-hole. That was way harsh, Ty. You're the a-hole. I think the way she speaks is the tits. Yeah, it is. But, Today, I effed up by finding out what my 8-year-old son was saving for. Before we start this, I want to tell everyone this is a happy TIF up. Oh, good. When I was 16 years old, I was stupid. I didn't wear protection and I got a girl pregnant. I was shocked. And I never expected having a kid that early, and I don't know if I regret it or not. Almost all of my regrets washed away when my son was born. For privacy reasons, we will call him Rory. I am 24 years old now, and my son is almost 7. Is 7, almost 8 now. He is the smartest and most loving kid I could ever ask for. His mom had left when he was around 2. When I tried to sue for child support, the judge sided with her, quoting that I was the father and needed to step up. Ever since then, it has been me and Rory against the world. I was a single dad to Rory from then on. I had a few girlfriends, but nothing serious. I left my parents' place and got a small apartment. I dropped out of high school, which I still immensely regret, but hey, life happens. During this time, my neighbors, God bless them, helped me raise my son. They were an older couple next door whose kids had moved out long before, so they were fine babysitting him after school during late shifts, etc. I am a manager at McDonald's. I make lousy money, but it was enough to get by. Then 2 years prior, our crappy building manager raised the rent for everyone, and I had to work even harder for a place to live during a pandemic. My parents had left the state, and I wasn't ready to uplift my kid's entire life because his dad couldn't provide for him. Every birthday, since before he was 3, I believe, I took Rory to Golden Corral, usually on his birthday, but there were more occasions we went. It was really good for him, and he really enjoyed it. I haven't been able to take him for the past 2 years due to money being very tight. This is important for later. Sometimes I will get tipped at McDonald's, a quarter here, a dime here, a dollar here and there. I'll bring it him every day, and I bring it home every day and give it to Rory to save. Well, 2 days ago, Rory brings me his money jug and dumps it all out in front of me. He was so excited and began counting it out. There was around $40 there, and he jumped up excitedly. I asked him, "What's up, little buddy?" And when I tell you guys my heart broke, my son asked me if it was enough to go to the corral for his birthday. A piece of me shattered inside. I didn't think he remembered the Golden Corral. I told him we couldn't go to the bank tomorrow and exchange it for cash. That night, I ugly cried in my bedroom. I felt like a failure because I couldn't give him everything he's ever wanted. I've began researching furthering my education. Well, yesterday, as soon as the bank opened, I took my son and we exchanged the money for cash. I then drove us to Golden Corral and we were there for 2 hours. My kid was so happy, and I was stupid because I just assumed he forgot this place. We get the all-you-can-eat buffet for 2 for $30. Today I cried again in my room. I've never been good at saving money, but his birthday is next month, and I'm going to do my best to take him every few months. So other parents have read it. Can I ask some advice on how you deal with the guilt of having to say no? Again, this is a happy TIF up. Edit. Also, if anyone asks, I'll post a pic of the coins in the container they were in. Oh, wow, man, I'm choking up reading that. As a father, that one really hit me hard in the feels. He saved them in a cotton candy container from a Christmas ago. Edit 2, kid's money jug and his coins posted on my profile. LOL. That's for those who asked. I would post a pic of him blurred, but that's violating his privacy. Oh my God, thanks for the gold. This is my first across my 2 accounts. Edit 4, 3 gold. Wow, now I wish I would have posted this on my main. LOL. Turning off DMs and replies because I'm getting a lot of trolls. Hoping everyone has a great day. Thank you so much for your parenting advice. Edit 6, gold, 2 platinum. Oh my effing God. Thank you. I will be giving awards to top comments. Edit 7, 9 gold and 4 platinum. This is insane. TLDR. Kids saved for months just to treat us to Golden Corral because I couldn't afford to take him in 2 years. I ugly cried thinking he didn't remember. Hey there, your heart shouldn't break because you couldn't afford Golden Corral. Your heart should burst with pride that you taught your kid how to save for something important, how to value pennies as well as dollars, and that things worth doing are the things that involve making more memories with someone who loves him. My daughter's first Christmas, she got wipes and diapers wrapped up in newspaper. Now we have enough for everything and all the kids need, plus some of the things they want. Often I still have to say no. It's part of life, learning to live with your means. Days will come when things won't be as tight. Looks to me like you're doing a great job and that you are wealthy beyond belief in every way that really matters. Oh my God, my heart. Your son has already learned a really valuable lesson about saving for the things that he wants. If you can think of a way to tell him while you have it under control, be sure to stress that he doesn't have to worry on your behalf, that the world has made money tight for you guys. You can absolutely turn this into a lesson in character building for your son. The best skill to learn before you become an adult is money management. I do agree with that. It is rough out there. Just you start living your life, and if you didn't have parents teaching you lessons about money, you're just not going to be equipped. Like, for example, the concept of compounding is so important. And I learned that like 2 years ago, and it blew my mind. Essentially, if you're able to save like a decent amount of money and invest it from a young age, you will retire very comfortably. Pretty much even if you are making a very modest living. It is insane, the power of compounding. If you don't know about it, look it up. And if you're young, start now. If you're older, it's not too late to, kind of give yourself an upper hand. Anyway, in the news yesterday here, there was a story about a child that died because of negligence from the parents, and the story was heartbreaking. Today, I read your TIFU, and it's the opposite feeling. It would be great if all the kids had a dad like you. I wish the best for you and your family. Look for a legal aid clinic. There might be one near you. You need to go back to the family court and get the child support you're entitled to. The judgment previously violated you and your son's rights. It isn't about you stepping up. It's about both parents supporting the child to the best of their abilities. Wow, that's a good comment. I totally forgot about that. And it seems like the judge's comment or decision, I mean, maybe the OP's not relating it correctly, because that doesn't sound like legally valid to just say, hey, son, you messed up, and now you gotta be a single dad. That sounds crazy, because I believe that the system works both ways. It's not about, Anyway, I'm suspicious about that, actually. Can I just say you sound like a wonderful dad, and it's disgraceful that you weren't granted child support. I grew up poor, and although there were places I wanted to go, I understood that we couldn't just afford it. I still had an enjoyable childhood because my mom was supportive and loving up until I was an adult, but that's a different matter. Just keep loving your son and doing what you can. He honestly sounds like a great kid. All right. Well, wow, that's great reading a happy story for once. They do happen every once in a while. So yeah, I want to wish all of you out there a great day. Be good to one another, and we'll be here at Story Dude Productions. We're going to keep on doing what we do because we love it. And yeah, goodbye. Everyone, take care.